friends, my name is Liana and you're on my channel where I read in the tarot cards for celebrities. Today I choose to do for Zayn. Recently has been a lot of rumors he's dating Selena Gomez, so we will check on that. And we'll see his future too. So let's start it. So I always start with see personality, like who he or she truly is, and then starting from that, I ask him some questions. So let's see. So Zayn, um, show us his who he is. Like show what kind of person he is. See? Okay, so I have the Magician, I have the Lovers, Three of Cups, Ace of Cups, and Eight of Wands. First of all, the Magician show us that he kind of like person that has knowledge and acting on his knowledge. He is very like to try new things, and he in the power and he's in a position to make it happen. Like in magic, he has knowledge of cups and swords and wands and pentacles. So he kind of the person who is, well, I would say the lucky one, or we would say, oh, he's the lucky one, but truly he know his goal. He put to action, and he's going step by step, little steps towards his goals, and he always reach the his plans and like his goals. The Lovers show us that he kind of person that is he's not sure, like especially in the relationship, he always like put doubts on his partner. So he's kind of the person who don't like delegate work, who who like to do by himself everything, and in a relationship he doesn't trust. It's you kind of need to work hard for this person to deserve his trust, but like from the beginning he will not trust his partner. He will not trust anyone. But again, it's could change. As of right now, his soul and his personality is just trusting himself, and don't like he cannot trust nobody else than himself, and he cannot delegate his work. He kind of person that is in working for like everything he is like to do by himself. He think it's done better than somebody else will do for him. The Three of Cups represent that he kind of like relaxed person. He likes the companies, he likes people, he likes spend time around people. He doesn't like be by himself, so he need to be in somebody else companies and him fun, I would say. So yeah, he likes parties, he likes talking to people, be around the people. He's kind of like have social personality to, um, you know, show his like a first impression. Then the Ace of Cups represent that he is actually um, very sensitive, um, compared to emotions. Like he is very sensitive person, deep inside. He will not show, and everything he likes to hide, like his relationship, his true feelings. It's really like so deep inside of him. He's very sensitive. Um, he could really easy get hurt from people, like from some jokes, from some like very not carefully meant some words. He could really easy get hurt, but he will not show because he is hiding like so deep inside. And also the Ace of Cups represent that he very sexual person, like very um, for him like he's in this side where he needs a lot of, you know, he need to have a partner in his life, I'm sorry, to kind of like um, um, to make a spark and to make his life more fun and enjoyable, and to make him create like without this sexual energy and partner and, you know, sex, that it must be in his life. He cannot go and create something, music, I don't know, wherever in his field of creation. And then the Eight of Wands is represent that he kind of like fast person. He didn't. He's going so fast, and he doesn't like procrastination. He's acting. He decide, like he has idea. He's immediately act on it. He didn't not procrastinate. He does not has the doubts or second thoughts. He did this person. It's also represented. This kind of person is not plan uh, his goal and like all details for so long. If he has idea, he just act on it, and we'll figure out what's happening from then on. If he did some mistakes, he just learn on these mistakes and continue to go. And he's like very fast person who does just go, some stuff like that. Yeah, and yeah, it's kind of like very good cards. Let's see the question: what is actually happening right now in his uh, love life? Like what um, love life? What happening in his relationship? Does he has a girlfriend, or he has just, you know, freedom right now? And you know, what is happening right now in his um, love life? Let's say this. So sorry. In his love life, what happening? Well, he's fully satisfied and happy right now because I have Ten of Cups, which represent the you know, his wish uh, come true. So in his relationship, as of right now, is he is very happy and in love, and he with his partner starting to play. Question: what is going on in his relationship? I have Ten of Cups. I have um, Eight of Pentacles. I have the Empress. I have Three of Swords, and then the Tower, which represent he as of right now, he's very satisfied in his relationship. His cup is full. 10 is the last number where it goes down. So he in the position where he's so happy, and it's actually uh, saying that they're planning to have a future together, like a wedding and kids. And the Empress represents that they actually thinking or might be having, like, his girlfriend is pregnant as of right now. Also, the Eight of Pentacles represent the hardworking, so his relationship is going to be like um, working, monotonous kind of work, everything the same. But in the past, I kind of see like he in a relationship he was hurt a lot, like deeply, and that's why that he's trying to. That's why he's kind of close himself from the relationship and just trying heal his wound. The tower represent that he'd been destroyed with previous relationship, but this current relationship is not gonna work. Whatever they, I see they planning a kind of wedding and having children, because the Empress in his hat, um, it's not gonna work because the tower is a breakup. So whatever the relationship he has in right now, it's just for short periods of time. And let's see if he is having relationship with Selena Gomez. The rumors. Let's see if it's true. So Zayn, I'm sorry if I pronounce not right, but yeah, so Zayn and Selena Gomez truly dating, or it's fake news. So show us Selena Gomez and Zayn together or not, like in a relationship, um, like loving partners. Show us as of right now what's happening. Oh wow, that's so good. Oh, they might have a child together. Oh, so whatever they're planning right now, it's not gonna be long because the Ten of Cups represent like planning wedding and having children together, but they will break up because Devil is represented a toxic relationship, gonna in the way where I cannot live without you, but with you I'm um, sacrificing myself. I'm so sad, depressed, and kind of like um, mad. The death represents is transition. So their relationship is transitioning from, um, but as of right now, it's going to be the toxic relationship, but it will transition from a very happy, successful relationship to the toxic one. And then the Empress, they might have a child together because the Sun represent very future bright um, together, and also the Sun represents everything will come up in the media. Everybody will knows about this relationship and what happened and why they kind of like break up. They will hear about that, learn about that. The Star represents it's kind of like far away from truth. So the Star is in relationship. It's mean um, that it's like the Selena Gomez is so far away uh, to be in a relationship with him. So she kind of like star. He may be thinking about her and wishing, but they're not gonna be together because the closeness and all this hurt from the both sides prevent them to have relationship together. And then in the end, I see a grief. So the Five of Cups represent kind of like depression and grief, and I didn't actually see them having something together. Maybe they might went for some dates, but I don't see relationship at all. I don't see sex with them. Like I don't see the star is kind of like far away in relationship. It could represent like, oh, I know I want this girl, I'm wishing to have her, but she is so far away, I cannot reach her. That's what's happening with in like this relationship. It's fake news. It's not true because um, it's just for show ups. It's just for social media, for publics to think that they have. But the sound is to represent that everything will come to life, come to truth in the public eye. Okay, so for advice for Zion, I have Knight of Cups, the Imperior. I have Nine of Pentacles. I have um, Eight of Strings, and then Two of Cups. Um, so his advice is Knight of Cups is kind of like you must to be diplomatic and try to work with the both sides. Don't go against, just try to negotiate and to be in very diplomatic way. And also you need to open up about your true feelings and like not close like he is, but a little bit open up and share his emotions and what he's feeling. um, that's gonna work for him because if he shares some emotions to the public will protect him. Because it's on the cards, he's a very good person. Um, the Imperior is um, it's a husband, so I think maybe he need to become a husband, marry, or also the Imperior. It's kind of like taking control to um, in advice. As advice, it's gonna be like be in charge, be in control, take control in all aspect of your life, like financial life, in relationship life, in career life. Just make it um, organized and make and control, like hard controlling in everything. Like his life need to be controlled by him. Like he must take control. That's his advice. And then the Nine of Pentacles represent um, kind of like loyal, um, very elegant, very wise woman who's kind of rich, and in the way she's kind of not very satisfied, but financially she's very satisfied. So he might listen maybe it's his mom or somebody. He must to make a peace with this lady, um, who is kind of rich and wise and very um, kind of like smart, smart, wise. So he must listen her advice. Or also, it could represent that he must to everything what he do. He must think twice, and all the action he do, he not he cannot do like just he feel he want to do and he do it. He must think and wisely make his action and plan his action very wisely and smart, because it depends his life, his career, and I think I see everything because I see a lot of lost money of lost his financial. He will be very poor if he will continue to act against everybody. He need to be diplomatic, and he need to, before on acting him or doing something, he need to think twice and make wise decision. Also, the strengths represent um, he must be he must approach in different way. He cannot use this the power like of showing how strong he is. He must be in the kind of cunning way, like kind of like um, the go around to make it work it for him. So he cannot go straight and by pushing and by pushing his um, power. He cannot show his like he cannot use his power because this is working against him. So if he wants everything work for him, he must step back and never ever used um, his strengths like his power. Instead, this card is saying you cannot show you cannot use the power of like suppress people, but instead you can use the wise way of kind of make people uh, good like good and working for you. So this card is kind of like represent you need to be wise and cunning in the way of the strengths. So it's not kind of like it's the suppress people. It's not gonna work for him. Showing his power, showing his like obvious strengths, it's not gonna work for him. So he cannot use that. Instead, he must be wise and use some other ways, some logical ways to make it work, like to make it deal with people, diplomatic way, some such stuff like that. And I see the union, the Two of Cups represent the union, um, and it's also laid on the Hierophant, so the advice is going to be get married. He must get married. That's what will save his life as of right now, because whatever I see in the future, it's not very nice for him. It's okay, but it's not too bad. But it's the advice what's showing here for him. It's kind of try to say that if you want to better than is right now, you must take action on. Um, I see union. Also, this could be marriage because it's go with Hierophant. It usually goes like the marriage agreement, um, but also negotiating, diplomatic way negotiating with the other party. It also could mean that. But yeah, so just yeah, don't use the power like to suppress people, like your, like your, you know, just physical power instead of use the brain power. I guess that's what the main advice. And yeah, we see that with Selena Gomez, it's not really relationship, because maybe they start in something, or maybe they do that for just public, but I don't see anything like sex-wise or romantic involvement, emotion, stuff like that. I don't see anything of that. I see just toxic relationship that probably they try to escape, and maybe it's work for them, like for their, I don't know, brand or something. Yeah, so, and I think that's it for today. For any of these kind of spreads, subscribe to my channel, and I will do a lot more for um, other celebrities as well. If you have particular in your mind, just put his or her name down below in the comments under this video, and maybe specific questions that you want to ask, and I will do the video special for you. Thank you so much for watching my my video, and see you soon.